And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stream. My name is JC or Jacob, and I'm joined here, as always, by my boy James. And we are back looking at this big TV right here. We've got a challenge. We are going to pop into Area 51 real quick for a snack, but while we're there, we know that the Pentagon needs its weapons upgraded even further. So James and I are going to be attempting to pack-a-punch every single weapon on fives. This is going to be an interesting one. We got to make sure that we get our pistol correct. Don't lose our weapon to the Pentagon thief before we pack-a-punch them. And take advantage of the claymores to get as many easy packs as possible. James, how you feeling?
Oh, so good.
So we are having this conversation before the stream actually went live. On Black Ops 1, it's an interesting thing because so many of these maps, where like Kino, Ascension, the Pack-a-Punch challenge would be a breeze. And then on other maps, I'm thinking Moon, I'm thinking Shangri-La, it is going to be a Sisyphean task for us to Pack-a-Punch all the weapons. And 5 seems kind of right in the middle. I don't know if you agree with me.
Oh, I would agree with that.
But I think we've got this. I think we've got a good chance. We work together, we're smart, and we blow up a mad scientist a couple times. We'll have this down pat. With that, I'm going to let you kind of get anything that you want to say out of the way. I'm going to go grab my water real quick because I was dumb and didn't do that. And my voice is already going because of something that we'll probably talk about in the stream right now. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I mean, he said it. We'll see how 5 goes. It's been a hot minute since either of us played it, so we will just have to try and get back into it. Hopefully it won't be too bad, and we'll just be able to jump in and get it done without too many problems.
All right. I think we're ready to party.
Sounds good to me.
I haven't got you in yet.
No?
I don't see you.
I cannot join you.
Let's do this. Hello, this is my face very up close as I do some, some things are getting a little odd. It doesn't even say that you're on the game right now.
That's a little odd. Let me check my Steam real quick. Yeah, everything is set up so that friends should be able to see.
Okay. Huh. You just want to try to join me straight from the Steam page?
Yeah, I can try that. Are you in a lobby right now?
Yeah, I've made a private match. Come on, boys.
I cannot Cannot join.
What is happening? Alright.
What is your party privacy set to?
Friends only.
Hmm. Let's try this.
Can you not even like join my session? And I just got a game invite
Did you
from
see
you.
that? Yep. Yeah, so I can see you online and I can invite you to the game, but that is about all I can do right now.
Alright, why not? If that's where we're going, that's where we're going.
Might as well give her a go.
Let's party.
Ready?
Yes, sir. I'm so not used to the different weapon types on 5. I'm so used to just having, honestly, pack-a-punching my pistol and then like maybe an MP5. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, well, it has been just a minute in general for me as well, since even touching this map.
Come here, boy.
Gosh, they're so far away.
They're in the walls. Someone's breaking in. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Why does it say I have a headshot? I've only been knifing.
Sure you have.
Chat sees my pistol ammo.
Mm-hmm.
They know that I'm an honest, God-fearing man. Oh. Ah. Well, we'll get into this. There we go. No, do you... So, the big thing, I think, is if we spend some time... With 5, especially, there is a, like, generally correct feeling to do. Which is to get 2 guns that have not been pack-a-punched yet. Get claymores as early as possible.
Okay.
Pile them up by Jug. Let the boy run into them, and then pack-a-punch 2 guns early. And then use that to build up points. Rinse and repeat until we've gotten the second bonfire, which will be 8 which will be 8 guns pack-a-punched if I pack-a-punch 2 guns and you pack-a-punch 2 guns. And, yeah.
Okay.
You see... Oh.
Oh, it's 2 down. 2 hit down?
Yeah.
This is unreasonable.
It's never not been 2 hit down. Yep.
Oh, no.
Failure.
Attempt number 1.
It's alright. We... Okay, we just gotta make sure not to...
Go.
Don't start it on Kino. Start it on 5s.
Yep.
I didn't say that this one was gonna be easy. I just said it would be easier than Shang. Especially because I feel like my my hand-eye coordination and reaction time has fallen way behind.
Why do you say that?
I mean, my I spent the entirety of yesterday recovering. And I do not feel like I am fully recovered yet. So that's my excuse for this stream, I feel.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't do bad, so like I can say that I actually worked hard. So
The real question is how much drinking?
Okay. So, I guess we're gonna use that as a nice segue into what are we talking about for context. I attended a tournament this weekend. I and James both play a war game called Warhammer 40k. Been enjoying it. You've probably heard of it because of Space Marine 2, if nothing else. And I like to think that I'm alright at the game. And so, some of my friend at work and a lot of his friends were gonna go to a GT. And what a GT is, it's a 2-day event where you play 3 rounds on the first day and 2 rounds on the second day. And you see how much you can win. And he and two of his friends convinced me that it was a good idea for me to go and test my mettle. And the funny thing about this event over others is when you think of a tournament, you think of, like, you know, people taking it really seriously and trying really hard. And although people do try hard at this event, it is actually the first ranked tournament for the state of Montana that they do in the year. So people do take it seriously, but there is a caveat to it, which comes with the name. The name of the event being called Beer Hammer. And buying a entry ticket to the event not only allows you to compete in all 5 rounds, but they have coolers filled with alcohol that everyone is constantly both using to celebrate their wins and soften their losses. And James, you know that I'm not much of a beer guy.
Right.
I am much more of a hard liquor gentleman. And as a result, instead of having cans of beer, I was having shots during the event.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's okay. I only had 4 shots during the pregame. Or 5, I think. It might have been 5. It was, you know, it was something. But during the actual event, on day 1, I did in fact bump that number up just a little bit to 8 shots. And James knows my...
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And James knows how well I can keep my spirits about me while I'm in spirits. But James, I don't think you've ever seen me doing it in a room while I'm constantly walking around and thinking and sweating. And I do think that was the most I've ever been actually affected by alcohol in my life. So it was an experience.
Nice.
However, I did get to prove to myself and the people that came with me that I was in fact okay at the game. I mean, I don't know how much of the stream we want to be dedicated towards it, but I can give you the rundown while we play.
Yeah, hit me with it.
We might as well make it a story time stream. And you know, if people in the chat don't want to hear this, all you have to do is say in the chat, but no one's going to. So you're stuck here. I actually got very lucky with the first day because the event doubled as a Warhammer event for one, and then my friend was using it as his bachelor party for two. So like we were double trouble. And that's where the pre-gaming stuff came out with, where we were celebrating the fact that, you know, friends getting married, planning out, like looking at the map layout and the mission for round one of day one, and just drinking straight shots of vodka. No mixer, just straight vodka.
Lovely.
Might have been a bad idea, but you know, that's fine. So that was our beginning. Altogether, there were quite a few of us there for the party. And I can run through the roster. We'll use first names, and that's all fine. Besides a couple people that is some very general first names, and so I don't think anyone's going to be too crazy. We had myself. I play skeletal robotic warriors. Name is Necrons. I'm not going to give people the Warhammer spiel, but we're a shooting army. I would say we're a mixture army. You can play it however you want to.
Right.
We had, of course, my friend Steven. He brought Eldari. Eldari is a glass cannon army. We had Spencer, who plays World Eaters, and had just finished painting his Angron, which, for people needing a small bit of context for the game, he is the hardest hitting melee unit in the game. We had Matt, who was playing Death Guard. We had Roman, who was playing also Necrons. We had Tim, who was playing Chaos Demons. And then we had Merrick, who was playing Space Wolves. And that was our collective. That was our group.
Nice.
A fair bit, I would say. Do you want to go downstairs to get some claymores?
Yes, probably.
Alright. So we can start building. So right now you have the MP5 and the pistol probably, and I have the MP5 and the pistol. Do you want to be the one to keep...
Oh, you also have an MP5?
No, I have an MPL.
Okay.
So the question is, do you want to be the one to keep the pistol, or would you like to get rid of your pistol?
I don't mind too much.
Okay, well here's the claymore.
Yep. Alright, I forgot those guys exist here.
Yeah, as long as anyone's down here, they're gonna spawn, and now that the teleporters are open, they're just gonna keep spawning. Because it means that this place will always be rendered. But yeah, that's where we started. We have a far range of people and skill types.
Ooh, I'm out of ammo.
That's not good.
And I exploded?
Oh, yeah, the Nova Crawlers explode when they die.
Yep.
Ooh, I might have to, like, think for a moment.
Mm-hmm. It's a little crowded.
I can't hold them off for long.
How close are they?
Pretty
Oh,
close.
that close.
And I have no ammo with my MP5.
Just give it a moment. If you can pull them into that corner, that is round, so. Okay, you've got one runner.
Got it.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, let me get rid of that runner. There's the runner.
Okay.
Okay, I say because I still have pistol ammo, or do you want a pistol whip? How much ammo do you have left?
I have 8 and 64 for the pistol and nothing for the MP5.
Okay, I mean, since you have nothing for the MP5, if you want to, you know, hit the box, you're welcome to.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm just in the lab again.
Yeah, so most of those teleporters will go to the lab. A couple of them will go to the, like,
Oh,
quite
I'm
literally,
upstairs.
2 will go to the upstairs floors.
Okay.
And they are just random.
Yep. Okay. Where is box at?
Box is downstairs.
Oh,
But,
it's downstairs.
yeah, where
Okay.
we're gonna put this stuff is right here, where I'll put claymores down. I don't know if you picked up your claymore yet.
I did.
Sick.
Sure do.
And now all we need to do is keep the zombies away from there.
Still 0. Probability
Yeah.
of you touching me again is 0. Hands off the Mac, Jack.
So I guess I could hit the box.
Well, yeah, remember, if we do wait until Mr. Tallyman, we are basically getting our stuff for like 1,000, I think, is what the Pack-a-Punch thing is for Bonfire. So the need for points is actually a little bit lower than you'd expect.
Where is the box?
It was by the Claymore.
Oh, it's by the Claymore? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This will enhance my defense capabilities twofold.
But so that was our lineup for the day.
Okay.
I
Am I replacing the pistol or the MP5?
you can replace the pistol.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the
Got the
pistol.
FAL.
Sick. Okay, let's see if we've got our boy. No, not quite. Okay. I'll be training by Jug. When you do get the chance, probably around round swap if you want to come up and, you know, place down some claymores. You're more than welcome to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna train for just a little bit because I do not have a lot.
Swarm like locusts.
Alright. Oh, yeah, labs are
So
dangerous.
cramped down here, and the FAL is not that good of a gun. Oh, man.
No, the best thing I think is for both of us to be on the DEF CON floor. One of
Yeah,
us
I'm
on the
trying to
big
figure
side
out
by
which
Jug,
teleporter
and then one
brought
of
me
them.
back up.
It's random. That's the thing.
Oh, it's random. I just run into teleporters until I pop upstairs.
Yeah.
Base.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can get you. Hello.
Hello.
You can't. Don't wiggle.
These undead
Okay.
don't fight.
Baby. Oh, that worked.
Okay, you got through. I didn't. That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up. You
Okay.
are down. Okay,
I am down.
so I'm gonna go over here, and as long as we don't open these barricades right here, we'll be able to successfully divide us. Ooh, I have a nuke. That will help.
Oh, yes, that's super good. So how often do we get the bonfire sale?
I think he's coming like right this round, but I don't
Oh,
like
it's
next
the
round.
Pentagon Thief.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's if you kill the Pentagon Thief before he takes your shit.
Okay, so we can't let him steal our guns?
I think if you kill him, you might get it, or you might just get your gun back. But we'll find out. I am out of ammo, which is unfortunate.
Completely?
I have 14 bullets left. Do you want the
Okay,
bigger
which
side, or
side
do you want the other
now?
side?
I'll take the other side.
Okay. It's like, I'm comfortable training here. That's perfectly fine.
My accounting suggests that I still need to find some rounds.
I just need to either just let the MPL go and pick up a different gun, because it is a wall weapon,
The dead tide is rolling over here.
or, you know. You'll get the points. It's all right. Oh, that'll help. I'm bringing my
Mr.
horde
Tao.
over for you.
Okay.
Killing and maiming are indispensable to each other.
Are you sure you can? I don't know.
Sure we can what?
Train,
every gun?
I'm
Definitely.
train this or pack. I don't know. Okay, come over here, James.
I don't know where you are.
Over to the corner, obviously.
Oh.
Put your stuff down over here.
Is he going to come?
Yeah, he's coming for us. Shoot him if you can. Right there.
Glasses head. Ergo.
He's angry. Yes.
Oh, holy crap. So is that how you deal with him?
Yep. All right, follow me.
Okay. Following.
So right now we have bonfire sale, which means each of these are 1,000 points.
Cool.
Now this little game ends.
Yes, sir.
Finally, let's do this.
All right,
Let's make this wet.
and we have the countdown. 1911 MPL
Made to happen.
Oh, zombies
FAL
spawn in here?
MK5. Yeah, they will.
Okay. Oh shit, they were like all just piling up out that door, weren't they?
Yep, that's what they do.
Dead is another man living.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna go
Holy
down.
shit, okay. Are
It's
you
okay.
able to pick that? Oh yes, okay, that'll make this a little easier. Okay, cool.
Thank you for your support.
Cool. And I'm back over to the other side.
Time is now.
We're not restricted on like perks or anything, are we?
Oh no.
Okay, perfect. I should have probably grabbed a jug then. I'll do it at the end of this round.
Yeah, I had Jug. That's how I was able to survive for as long as I did.
Oh, this becomes a burst?
Yes, sir.
Dude, what? It's really not that good of a burst.
No, it's still the FAL. That's dope AF. What's dope?
There is a war machine over here, but I mean you can't.
Yeah,
get
if
rid
I
of it
if I
you
pick
don't.
if I pick it up, you will die. Like that's just how.
Back
Are we at the end of round right now?
Yeah, we've got this guy and some crawlers.
Okay, well if I ADS, it's a little bit okay. Bless you.
Thank you. I do feel like the event has put me slightly under the weather.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It also probably didn't help that I spent half the day in a server room filled with dust, so that probably aggravated my nose.
Defense capabilities too.
Yeah.
But where was I though? We were on 40k story time.
We were.
We had just finished the preparation night, which was Friday.
Yeah. Which I have to say, from the video you sent, seemed like everyone was super concentrated on prepping.
Yes. Change the thing. They were all fucking playing Smash. Actually, the people in the corner were playing Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I saw 2 of them were doing 40k stuff. But...
Well, that was Blood Bowl.
Oh, was Blood Bowl not 40k?
I mean, it's GW, but it's not 40k. Blood Bowl's like a different game. It's like saying, oh, they were playing Age of Sigmar.
Okay.
Except it's like football related, like fantasy football.
Got it.
But yeah, I was I actually got very very fortunate, I would say, because I was kind of the last person to say that I was going and joining them. And so with how it was, we had gotten 2 hotel rooms, and so with there being 8 of them and me making 9th, me being the 9th, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be sleeping on the floor. So I took like my Boy Scout like blow up air mattress, and I took like my pillow and blanket, and then the last person to join, which was Spencer, went, you know, I wasn't really vibing with sleeping on the couch, so I just got my own place in the hotel. I went, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, there's another bed in there. Do you want it? I was like, yeah. So I went from sleeping on the floor, which I did plan for, and I wasn't upset about doing, to getting to sleep in a bed, which was nice.
We do like getting a bed.
Yeah, like an actual rest. Actual rest is appreciated.
Yep. Well, I'm sure it was nice after that first day of 3 games being able to actually sleep in
I'll
bed.
tell you what was nice after the first game when we get to it, I promise. But, you know, we, like, check-in is at, like, 8, and the place is, like, 20 minutes away from the hotel. So, like, we wake up at 6:45, shower, get breakfast at 7, leave at 7:30. We all get there for sign-in. I would like to be very clear that my my army absolutely passed. It was great. I was a little worried about my army actually being counted for battle points, but like they just glanced at it and I'm like, yeah, you're good. It was not even a big.
Not even a question.
No, not even a big deal.
Were there people there without fully like based armies?
Yeah. Which is interesting because, ironically, the higher up in tiers you went, like the higher level of player, the better the paint got.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that.
So, the stereotype about competitive players just throwing 3 colors of paint on and putting salt is not always true.
Cool.
But got my stuff. The event gave me a cinnamon roll, which was really dope of them. I loved it. And I got my first pairing. This pairing was against Imperial Guard. This man was super into it. As in, he showed up with a guard uniform and 3D printed guard armor. And he had with him 6 Rogaldorn battle tanks. Now, this means he is high damage, high armor piercing, high toughness, maximum just like as close to a stat check as guard can go. And yeah, I'm almost afraid that we're gonna fuck. I called it.
Breach detected on level 3.
We're gonna waste this.
Security protocol 1.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if we could go and get weapons, but I just forgot.
Okay, well if we kill him here, oh, we did pick it up. Okay, So what we've got to do is we've got to see if
Are
there's
there
at
wall
least
weapons
any...
up here we can grab?
There's an MP5. There's this thing over here, which I'll grab.
Okay.
Gun is not situated this position, but it
Is
suits
there
the
any other wall
situation.
weapons?
If we want to run to the elevator...
How much do we care?
Oh, there's a stakeout right here. I'm going to grab it.
Where? Behind? Okay.
Yep, I'm just
All right,
going
you
for
go.
it.
I'm just gonna hang out
Yeah,
here.
you just
then.
kill zombies.
Reminds me of lesson 6.
Okay,
That'll
so...
take some pressure off of you when you come back out, probably.
Well, I only got one done with the discount, so
Only
whatever.
lasts so long.
Okay.
Okay, so I got stakeout and KM9.
There are a lot of zombies out here. Ooh, baby.
Yes, sir. Alright, well, I'm just gonna jump into the lab.
Attention. We are now at DEFCON 1.
Yes, sir.
Lockdown active.
We're gonna see if this shotgun can one-shot stuff.
Oh, well, now.
Oh, that's not helpful. Alright, I got the Galil from the box. I feel like I'm good.
Okay. If we save a zombie this round, I'll at least go and pick up one more from the box.
Yeah.
Where is Speed Cola at?
It's upstairs, first floor.
Okay. And follow up: does Stamina Up exist yet?
I don't believe so. I believe it was introduced in Ascension.
Okay.
Happy to see you die.
It's okay. I've got a training spot in the lab, so...
Okay. I got 2 left here that I'm holding.
What a coinkydink. I have 2 left here, too. Do you just want to roam around right now, get some stuff?
Sure. Do you want me to kill mine or do you want to kill yours?
I want to kill mine so that I can try to get enough for Speed
get out of
Cola.
there. Yep.
Hands off the map.
Go for it.
Jack.
I did not get enough.
No luck. You can kill one of mine if you want.
That is...
I don't know that you can get enough from it though.
Damn
honestly.
it. Of course it teleports me right to where...
Upstairs.
Yeah, right next to Speed Cola. Sadness. Let me back. I want to go back. Takes a while to reset.
Yeah. Would Mule Kick be worth it to grab? Do you think?
I mean,
Honestly,
maybe later, but definitely at least not until, you know. Yeah, I'm buying the elevator.
do I know?
Maybe.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Well,
I mean, you're welcome to go get some new guns if you want.
okay, I'm gonna go upstairs to get Stamina Up first. And is this
Not
1.0
Stamina
or
Up.
2.0 for
It's-
Speed Cola?
2.0 isn't introduced until Transit.
Ugh. Okay, so it's just bad. It's not bad, but it's not great.
It's not the best. Not necessary right now.
No.
But, yes, as for the round 1 event, Guard have 2 ways to stat check you. One of them is to bring 150 bodies and say, do you have enough bullets to kill them all? And the other way is with a bunch of tanks and say, can you kill a tank a turn? Luckily, not because I was trying to counter the meta, which I found out from this event is a tank or elite heavy meta. I took the Void Dragon with me to the event, and the Void Dragon has anti-vehicle 2-up. The Void
Yeah.
Dragon can absolutely beat the crap out of a Rogaldorn. And,
What other perks do I want? Yeah, I can imagine that you just destroyed that
Well-
guard list.
I mean, so what the whole point of it was is it was about hiding from the Dorns, so that not all 6 could see the Void Dragon at once. Because I don't care what you have. If 6 Rogaldorns see it,
Oh yeah, it explodes.
it will die. And so at the most, the worst round I had was 3 Rogaldorns could see the dragon. And I rolled lucky, and he only brought it to like he brought it down to like 1 or 2.
Which, of course, you recover from because you suck the
And
the tanks, and then
it was during his
reanimate and
turn.
stuff.
It was during his turn.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's his exact words were, that's tank shockable. And I went, yes, it is. And he rammed a tank into my boy. At this point, a Dorn had already gone down, so he was down to 5. And it tank shocked and did 2 mortal wounds, just enough to kill my boy. And I passed one of them with the feel no pain. So there was a tank in melee with the Void Dragon, and that did not go well for the tank.
No.
But when the Void Dragon smashed that tank to pieces, it exploded for D6 wounds
Oh,
and killed the
man.
Void Dragon and one of his other tanks. So it was quite the trade we did, and not one that was good for him. I was happy to let my Void Dragon go.
Right.
Responsible for killing 3 tanks.
Oh, he killed 3 of them?
Well, the explosion from him killing the second one killed the third one.
Oh, nice.
And 2 of his other 3 ones were just sitting back on an objective, in his home, and the other one was being overran by just warriors. So we were able to parse through the rest of that game. It was a very good, very hard fought game, but Void Dragon eats tanks is what we found.
Yep.
And let me know a little bit of a helpful tip about my Void Dragon, which is the matter absorption does not require line of sight. It just requires to be within 12.
Really?
No line of sight required.
Oh, man.
So you could be hiding behind a wall. As long as I'm within a foot, they will get sapped.
Okay.
Alright, let's throw that up. But the guy was really cool. It was a really good game. And I know if I go to more events, I will see him again.
Okay.
And
Have you registered for any of the other, like, big 3 yet?
I have not. I don't have quick revive. This is going to end badly.
Yeah, I think I'm dead here.
Stimulates progress.
Oh my god, I got stuck on you.
Uh-oh. Oh, are you alive?
Oh yeah, I went to the
You
elevator.
are. Okay.
Oh my god,
Nice.
that was lucky.
Lucky.
Be happy. You have another arm. Tenacity is
So that was round 1. And when I went to talk to the boys, out of all of us, only one other person had won their first round.
Really?
Everyone else had either lost or drew. The World Leaders player had a draw.
How do you draw?
Your
Isn't it
points are
determined by
exactly the
points?
same. They
Really?
had the exact same points.
Oh, man.
And so,
Did they get through all their rounds, too?
yeah,
Burning flesh warms my
finish.
Holy crap. That must have been quite the game.
It's funny because allegedly the World Leaders player has an affinity for getting tie games.
Okay. Can you cover me while I go and get thing out of the box?
Yeah, I can. Oh, it put me up to the first floor. You're gonna be a little bit exposed.
Am I toasted?
Well, I can't help you.
Oh, no, we're not toasted, baby. The one thing that could have saved me.
We get a ray gun.
I got a ray gun.
Sick. I'm gonna use the fact that I'm up here to get the 2 perks that I want.
Ooh, baby. Maybe I die. We'll see.
Oh my god, I
God,
spawned
Sandy.
in a shit ton of zombies!
What?
I went through a teleporter and I was surrounded by zombies.
You gotta be shitting me. That's so stupid.
It's okay. I've got another one in me.
Yeah. But anyway, end of round 1, start of round 2.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna advocate that we switch server disconnected. I'm gonna advocate that we switch to Kino or Ascension for better story time.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't have Ascension.
Then Kino.
I think. Do I? No, I don't. So I guess we're doing Kino.
Kino's fine.
Man, I thought I had everything for this one, but apparently not.
Maybe it's just not downloaded.
Yeah. Yeah, we can check later. Kino's good enough. But yes,
I'm
the war
waiting
you
for
come
you.
in.
Yes. And so, the only people who had won, which is ironic in my opinion, were myself and the other Necron player, Roman.
Nice.
And I want to take a moment to talk about Roman's list because it was something special. So, the name of his list, because you can name your list when you submit it, and you can send me the invite whenever you're ready.
Oh, wait, did you crash out?
Yeah, it said server ended.
Oh, I didn't crash out. I have to Alt F4.
Damn. Sucks. But Roman's list is something special. It's called Property Management. And what it was is a little thing called a Tesseract Vault, which is one of the largest models in the game. If you look it up, it is like, it's something like, oh god, is it like a full like 1.5 feet wide or something like that? In like a square. It's massive. He had 2 monoliths, which are buildings as well.
Wait, you sent me an invite, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, there it is. Okay.
Oh, now you
we
can
go.
join. Sick.
Yep.
So a Tesseract Vault, 2 monoliths, 2 Catan shards, and then 5 immortals. And that was his list.
Okay.
It was just him teleporting buildings around the map
Yeah.
and seeing if people could kill them or not.
Apparently the answer was no.
And not for round 1.
No power, no glory.
But that was round 1. I can even go on my phone and pull up the score. Because the score is 97-59
Well, for yours?
for me.
Holy crap, that's quite the gap.
I did very well. Then we went to round 2.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna preface it. Round 2 was, I think, my worst game. Not because I played badly, but for other reasons, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
So, I get matched up with a gentleman that is playing the meta version of my army. It's called Star Shatter. You can bring the Silent King, which is this massive model. He gains assault. He gains like -1 to wound. He can gain -1 damage. He can gain a feel no pain. He can regenerate on other people's command phase or his phase shifts. It's really good. And he wasn't shy about telling me that it was really good and that this was a GT winning list. He also informed me that none of the models were, well, they might have been his now, but like they were all newly acquired from other people. And we had started off on like a good game because I like jokingly said, "Well, we both might be playing Necrons, but every single model you play is not one that I own, so we're still gonna have to be reading each other profiles." And it was going fine, until he had made a tactical error, which was he overestimated the firepower of his main troops into the durability of my main troops, because I made my list to be extremely durable. James knows this very well. I had
I was gonna say
24 models. All of them are a coin flip if they live or die, and they can come back multiple times a turn. It's made to hurt. It's made to be hurt and keep going, is kind of the point. He chose the opposite of extremely hyper-deadly Necrons. That was his entire meme.
Player, I need more ammo or we're going down.
And so his lethality was not up to snuff with my durability. And he had put himself a little out of position because he's like, if your guys are dead, it doesn't really matter if I'm out of position. I can make that trade. But he didn't, and so his Doomsday Arcs, which are... I didn't even realize how much better of a profile they are than Doomstalkers is until I got to read them out. It's insane. So
is the arc that you were running different than the arcs he was running?
yes, the Ghost Arc is a transport. The Doomsday Arc is like how the Canoptic Doomstalker is, where it's made to kill. It is for anyone who is Warhammer inclined. It has two different shooting bits. It has its main cannon and its Gauss array. Its Gauss array is 5 shots, hitting on 3s with rapid fire 5. So if you're within 12 inches, you get 10 shots. Hitting on 3s, strength 4. AP 0, damage 1. It's literally just Gauss flares, and it has lethal. It's literally just Necron shots. But its big gun is where it shines.
Right.
Because that is D6 plus 1 shots with blast. With blast. It hits on 3s, but it has heavy, so you can go down to hitting on 2s. It also gains the devastating wounds if it stays still. Hello, Aaron! And it is strength 18, AP minus 4, 4 damage. So it is a mean mamma jamma of a profile. But, damage 4, AP minus 4, doesn't mean anything to my Necron warriors.
Right.
The blast was the worst part. And so, in turn 2, he overextended. He put both of his Doomsday Arcs out in position, and he was not able to pick up the Warrior block or the Void Dragon. And he put them so close to the Void Dragon that the Void Dragon would be able to move within a 2-inch charge next turn.
Oh no.
And so, he got very upset. And I was like, yeah, no, that sucks. Those were some dice rolls. And so I went to my turn. I moved all my stuff. I moved the Void Dragon within 2 inches of the 2 Doomsday Arcs. I went, okay, I have this so I can charge. And then I went, because I wanted to use rerolls on these longer charges with my Scorpex that were less likely, and I'd need the reroll. I didn't need the reroll for either of my charges. I got really lucky with both of the Scorpex charges, and I was like, nice! And in that moment, I picked up the dice and rolled for the Scorpex first attacks, and I went, wait, I had this insta-charge with the Void Dragon, I'm just gonna tap him in. And he's like, nope, you've moved past it. And I went, nothing's changed. He was like, it doesn't matter, it's a different phase now. And just kind of turned tail on how we had been playing the game up until that point.
Right.
And something in my mind went, and I on the outside went, okay. So you're telling me that because I had claimed, I had stated I intend to charge the Void Dragon because I forgot to originally do it before anything else changed. I am now going to lose the Void Dragon because he is right next to the Silent King and 2 Doomsday Arcs. And he went, yep. I went, okay. And in my mind, it kind of clicked because in the one-day game tournament that Cash took me to, I went up against someone like this. And I had lost to him. And I went...
Oh, the Sister Square.
In my... Yes. And I went, in my mind, I can't lose this...
I knew instantly.
I can't lose to this kind of person. Not again. And so... we went into that round with, like... I was leading him slightly. Like 17 or 20 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
We ended that game 96 to me, 15 to him. I did not let him score another point.
Oh,
The rest of the game. I'm not proud.
He must have been livid. By the end
He
of
was
that.
so livid he dropped the tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm not proud of myself, but I am not upset that I beat him.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, I would be proud of myself playing against what sounded like a meta list and just holding him down to the point where he can't score.
Mm-hmm. And
It's
don't
an
get me
impressive
wrong,
thing to
it wasn't
do.
because of lucky rolling. The Void Dragon died to 1 Doomsday Arc shooting because the Silent King turns off his half damage.
Right.
So 1 Doomsday Arc opened up and hit him for 16 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was gone. I was just like, yeah, I pushed my half of my one half of my score packed forces forward on one point with my flayed ones that somehow lived the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And then bullied the other objective with my warriors, and he just couldn't get on, and he was done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Cash. And Aaron, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you for talking in the stream. We're just talking about 40k, Aaron. But yeah, that was round 2. I got a. That was probably the most competitive I was the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to the boys, and I found out that the other Necron player had lost his game, so now is the only undefeated one in the group right now.
Nice.
And they went like, now you have to clear. Now you have to clean the tournament. I went, you guys are insane. But that is rounds 1 and 2. So round 3, I believe, is up next, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it was up against Custodes. Custodes is another army that I have some practice with. One of the people I actually had gone to the event with and convinced me to go was running Custodes, and then we had practiced together. Except he wasn't running the Custodes Forge World plane that is just 2 feet long. And I found out that the Custodes player that I faced had beaten my friend that was playing Custodes early in the tournament.
Okay.
So that one, I have.
Oh, I traded my starting pistol, by the way.
Okay,
Just so you know.
good to know. I still have mine. I have the 1911 and MP40 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I should have said something before I did it. I'm sorry. I opened up the box and I got happy.
You're all good.
Oh,
No
fuck, I forgot
worries.
dogs are scary.
Just stay by this window. We'll be good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's let the dogs calm down before we get into round 3.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Love that.
But
Yeah.
basically, when I went to the tournament with my list, I was asking my opponents a question. Can you deal with 20 warriors? And spoiler for the Custodes game, the answer was yes.
Really?
Their melee is terrifying.
Well, their melee was very good. Their melee combined with a ship that shoots above 50 shots around, all hitting
yeah.
on 2s and wounding on
Holy
2s.
crap.
Yeah.
That is insane. Like, I found out that the ship is worth 700 points for the list. But, like, goddamn,
50 shots is a lot of volume.
that's a lot of volume.
Did those shots have any AP?
I believe they had AP1, which means that they effectively didn't have AP, which was how I was running. But, like, yeah, they were brutal, and the ship was so large you couldn't hide from it because it ignores, like, it doesn't follow the base plate rules. Ships ignore that. They're true line of sight at all times.
Yep.
Ooh.
Aircraft.
Aircraft.
Aircraft are funky.
How do you say thank
And so, it was that ship combined with a Custodes Guard that has a once-a-game second shooting phase. And charging in. Yeah, no, that wiped the warriors down to a singular man and then finished it the next round.
Okay.
However, he had to commit so much that the Void Dragon was allowed to roam free and was just tearing through dreadnoughts. This man brought a 5 dreadnought list.
Well,
5 Custodes dreadnoughts with the ship and
Oh.
1 thing of guard and 1
Yeah,
thing of
dude.
sisters.
Oh, he's doing that, Los.
And so the Void Dragon, I found out, is able to rip through a Custodes dreadnought a turn. And so
how many wounds do those guys have?
I believe they're like
12.
I think they're 12 with like being like T like 10 or some T9 or 10, 2 up, 5 up, and they get back up with D6 wounds on a 2 up after you kill them the first time.
Oh my gosh.
devil man.
Spoilers, they got up every single time, and the Void Dragon just kept smacking them back down.
The Void Dragon just kept eating them.
Well, so his D6 rolls did not roll too hot, so when they got back up, I think the most any of them got back up with was like 3 wounds. Like, he never rolled on the higher side. And, like, if I killed it in his turn, which is what I started doing, is baiting stuff in and then killing them, then they get up and there's an angry Void Dragon standing 10 feet
Right
away.
there.
Standing menacing.
And they get back up with 2 wounds. The Void Dragon can peel that off with his data sheet of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
So, Void Dragon, once again,
MVP.
paid for his ticket in gold. And we were able to. I don't have this one's score up. I should.
Did you guys hear that voice?
I was able to put away at 90 to 57.
That was your closest game so far, then.
Yes.
And it still wasn't even close.
That was something the boys pointed out. They're like, "You're slaughtering people." And I was like, I'm just using what I'm comfortable with, guys.
End of day 1, and you're just.
End of day 1, I was 3-0, undefeated, and ranked 3rd.
Well,
And no one knew who I was.
Right.
People were looking around for Necrons because they didn't know who I was, because every other Necron player besides Roman and myself were like known members of the Montana Warhammer circuit.
Right.
And they knew it wasn't Roman because they looked at Roman and saw buildings.
Right.
Oh, 2 monoliths, a Tesseract Vault, and 2 Catan. That was his list.
Right, you told me that. I was like, I remember telling you.
It was very funny.
Dead real quick.
And so people were literally looking for me, trying to find out who I was on day 3. And it culminated because if you go to... Oh, you're going to go down, aren't you?
Nope, I'm good. All is well, probably.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're all just locked
they're
on
just
you. That
locked
was
onto me.
perfect.
That was wild.
Man.
And it culminated with Beer Hammer. You don't just get like normal beer as well. Everyone gets 1 token to go over to the bar that's literally next door, and it's good for just 1 free drink. So I went and used mine on a rum and coke, and my friends were just talking about stuff. And a group of guys walked into the bar, and one of them, just in this very deep, serious voice, goes, "Who the fuck is Jacob?" And
You just left me here?
yes, you didn't have 5K.
No.
He went, "Who the fuck is Jacob?" And everybody in the bar went silent and looked around, and I was like, I'm gonna die. He seems very angry.
I don't know who I pissed off, but
And I like slowly raised my hand, and he's like, "Oh man, congratulations! Like we normally know who the top 5 are gonna be every single time, and I was looking at the list, and like you're on there, man. I've never heard of you." I was like, "Yeah, this is my first GT," and he's like, "That's awesome, dude." And so I was not torn asunder, thankfully.
We're going down.
But we went back to the hotel room after that, and both Spencer and myself were beat. Everyone else like collapsed basically, but Spencer had the idea. He's like, "Hey,
I have no ammo, by the way.
okay, just come over by me then." Yeah,
They're trying to fetch your souls again.
I have only the Mustang and Sally's, so as long as I don't miss.
We'll be okay.
Oh fuck, I missed! that not kill me.
Oh, baby.
I got him.
Okay.
I'm good when you are.
Okay.
But Spencer's like, you know, it would be good for our aching bones. There's a hot tub in this hotel.
Oh.
And, yes sir, we went there, went outside to the hot tub because it's really fucking cold when we did it too. For some reason, it was like slush raining. And, when we went out, his room card wouldn't work to get us access to the pool.
Oh no.
And we were just like, what did we do wrong? Is it closed? No, it's open until 11. What are we doing wrong? And we took it to the front desk, and luckily the lock just seemed broken. Like, her MasterCard wouldn't even work on it.
Okay.
But she let us in. She was very nice. We appreciate her very much. And so Spencer and I were relaxing our sore old man bones in the in the hot tub. And all of a sudden, like 6 guys walked into the hot tub and started like asking us how we were doing. And they started getting into the hot tub and everything, and one was like, "So, you're doing pretty well, Jacob." And I'm like, "Who are you?" He was like, "I'm just someone who's playing a Beer Hammer and saw that you're like killing it. I wanted to ask you questions." I was like, "Oh, Hi. And this was a team, like an actual like formed team. And I found out that one of the members of the team was the Custodes player that I played. And so he had told them about me, and they're like, "Yeah, no, that the Warrior Blob's like supposed to be like a really like skew niche thing, and you're like actually using it."
Yeah.
So I had them asking me questions about it, and like they were all like formulating how they think their list could deal with the blob or not. So.
So does that mean you're glad you went with the Ghost Arc instead of the extra Immortals?
The Ghost Arc was MVP minimum 2 games, if not 3 out of the 5.
Nice.
And for the 2 games where the Ghost Arc wasn't the MVP, the Immortals would not have picked up any slack.
Okay. Can I pack a punch? Question mark.
Yeah, absolutely. I have 5K. I can get in with you. I'm ready when you are. Because we have the 1911. I'm about to pack punch the MP40. What are you pack punching?
I'm pack punching the CZ75.
The CZ. Alright.
Into the Calamity, apparently.
The Calamity. If you had the dual wield, it'd be Calamity and Jane.
The Calamity and what?
And Jane.
Oh man, do we have to do the dual wield as well, I'm assuming?
I mean, we can if we get it, but we've got the CZs. So, we're good.
Okay.
Technically speaking, we just gotta focus down this box.
Have you gone to the box yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I've just had the 1911 and the MP40, so... It's always what I start on with this map, and that's okay. Ooh, they're coming for us.
Yep, I'm just gonna go the long way around back to the stage.
But yeah, the moving into day 2 of the tournament, the dynamic had completely shifted. I was at Table 1, which you could tell is Table 1 not just because it was signed, but because it had the marking of Table 1 on it, but because instead of just terrain, they also had like a mat for it as well.
What does that mean, a mat?
A mat. So like like a non-slip mat.
Got it.
Like we have at the store.
Like what they run at the store.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's a bit hard to have a mat for all 72 players, so they probably just let it be shown to what demarks the number 1 table. And yeah. So we went there, and my 4th game is the interesting game, is what I'll call it. Because it was against Orcs, and it was against like another like team guy. Like he had like his team was doing pretty well. He was obviously doing very well, and he was running Orcs. And Orcs make me very afraid. But
was the broken detachment banned?
yes, and it had already been nerfed at this point, so
Okay, so it wasn't an issue.
no.
They hit it too hard.
It sounds like 2
No,
people
they
proposed.
can fix it later if they want to.
They
They're
won't.
not going to. They won't.
They won't.
Okay.
They won't. They won't.
It had its time in the sun.
It had its good 2 weeks. It is no longer.
Oh,
gonna be
it was
fun.
around for longer than like 2 weeks, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 weeks.
2 weeks of
It is 2
actual
weeks.
GTs.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks of actual in-game before they went, oh fuck,
Something's wrong. We need to fix this.
Well, it was less of, oh, something's wrong, and they're like, oh, GTs are actually banning this detachment. Maybe we should address it. Because it'd been banned at like 3 to 5 tournaments at that point.
Yeah.
Including
it
ours.
It happened pretty fast where tournaments went, that's an issue. We can't have that.
Yeah. But So I'd been going up against orcs, and he was a kind lad. He was like, yeah, I've been doing this. I've been playing competitively for 3 years. We're just gonna be having a game. And his whole thing was just, he had 6 transports to just throw blobs of guys up towards me. He had so many models, he was drowning me in them. But the Necron warrior blob held firm.
Nice.
And we were counting down. It was a literally super close game. And then he told me, he's like, yeah, you're gonna time out. And I realized I had frozen during his wall in turn 2 and like ran down some of my clock more than I should have.
Oh no.
And so I timed out bottom of turn 4. And so I didn't, basically on that, you're only allowed to roll saves. You're not allowed to like do any actions or anything like that. I got really lucky and pulled auto-scoring secondaries for my 5th round, but I still lost by 2 points. And it ended my streak.
Oh man.
Officially.
Officially?
What we found out
Oh yes.
on Monday was that neither of us tallied my round 4 scoring because that's when I timed out. And so we were just talking over round 5 and neither of us scored it. And it went from me losing by 2 points to me winning by 8, which would have meant I went 4-1.
Right.
And it kind of, like, it doesn't matter at this point. I've done better than I thought I could do. It's good to know. It's cool to know. I'm happy. I'm very proud of how I've done. And the fact that the orc player has since called, not called, but DM'd me and apologized for the mess up. There's absolutely no hard feelings about it. And he's just as good of a player, if most likely a lot better than me.
Teleport? Question mark?
Sure. I did just get the dual wield CZs if we wanted to make sure those are pack-a-punched.
Sure. I just am almost out of ammo again, so I need a pack punch.
But interesting point. Which I had to have the judge. It's Calamity and Jane. Which I had to have the. You just packed the M14.
Yes, sir.
Which I had to have the judge explain to me because I got seeded into round 5, the final round, and I was at first table against the number 1 ranked player.
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
And I was like, how? And he's like, you have scored so highly, and you are still in the undefeated bracket. So I went from number 3 to number 6. And so of the top tables, I was still at it, and I just got paired into the top guy.
Nice.
And I'm very happy to say there was no confusion. There is to be no mistake made. He beat me handily, fair and square for my final game.
I got monkeys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm where I always am for dogs.
Oh, baby! I'll be fine. Probably. I shouldn't get cocky, but Undergun has a way of doing that.
Oh, yeah. But the spoilers for my 5th and final game, the guy who won the tournament did in fact beat me.
Crazy.
He was playing Chaos Space Marines, my first play ever into them. Ironically, he was doing kind of a similar thing in a different way with toughness rather than regeneration. But a 10-man block attached to his warlord that he could do the stratagem on and gain a guy back. Except instead of it being a T4 one wound warrior with just normal warrior
Reloading.
shooting, it was a quite dangerous, like, 4 wound T5 guy with like an actual armor save.
Yeah, it's 3 wound mutants.
Hey, welcome to the stream. And he ran kind of similar to what Jim runs in his Whirlgear stuff of, like, they're called Possessed. And those guys I thought were the 3 wound guys. But he can Dark Pack for devastating wounds on them. And they already can Dark Pack for sustained and lethal. And they didn't kill the Warrior Blob, but they got damn close. Who would have thought that 14 devastating wounds at once was a little bit...
Yeah, that's a little scary.
A little bit dicey. Luckily, I needed it to be 26 devastating wounds. So, but yeah, no, it was the coolest. Like, just it. I don't even think it. I think it would be a disservice to just call it a 40k game. I'm gonna be a fanboy for a bit, where he was just looking at the board when it started for like a solid 10 minutes without moving anything, without talking, when it was his turn 1. Then after that time had passed, he just nodded his head, went, okay, and started moving, and he did not stop after that. And it was just this like, he told me exactly what he was doing. He was like, okay, this guy is 18.5 inches away so that your Void Dragon can't spear or charge him on your movement next turn. And I'm going to drop these guys here to have 4 OC on the objective behind the wall. This will screen out deep strikes for this part of the building so you can't rapid ingress. And he explained everything as he did it, and you could check him, and he was correct to an error of 0.2 inches on everything he said by mostly eyeballing it. It was insane.
Really? That's pretty cool.
It was so cool.
Autism at work.
It was so cool. It was actually insane to watch. And yeah, he crushed me. So round 4's score was, the official score is 69 to 71. With the primary scoring difference, it would have been 79 to 71. And then for game 5, it was 61 to 91 in my opponent's victory.
Okay. So I do have a question about the correction with the Orcs player. Can you guys contact tournament officials for the purposes of rankings, fix that?
I mean, probably, but
I don't know how much of an issue it is.
if it was like, if he had gone on to win, I probably would have said something. But I found out halfway through the day Monday, and it was my first GT. I've done better than I thought I could do. I'm happy with the 3-2. Me finding out that it was 4-1 didn't make me upset. It just made me be like, oh, I need to be more on top of my scoring even if I time out, because you can still score when you time out. It just has to be auto-scoring.
Got it.
And the guy was genuine when it was brought up to me. He was like, oh my god, this was a thing. And there's no, I don't have any bad blood.
Okay.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't muck with him a little bit. I know it would absolutely fucking shatter me if I found out I won on a technicality like that. Of like, oh, I just didn't score my opponent 10 points. That, I would fucking... God. And so, I don't know, that's just how the how the tournament went. I didn't end up clearing it, as much to the sadness of the people who had brought me there. And I heard that some people back here were rooting for me as well, and I appreciate it. But I did become now 19th in the state and #1 for the faction.
Nice.
Which, I mean,
So I do have to ask: were there any Grey Knights there?
3.
There were. Oh, I'm sure it was all Nemesis Dread Knights and nothing else.
It was all Warpbane Task Force, but I mean, the guy did bring shit ton of Razorbacks.
Really?
Like, that was he was not bluffing about that list. I don't know if that was the guy who did well, but I know that there was a Grey Knight player that I could have played on my, who I think was 3-0 on the first day.
Nice.
But yeah, there was a lot of faction representation. There was technically a Thousand Sons player, but he dropped day 1, and so technically no best in faction for Thousand Sons.
Oh, tragic.
No Sisters of Battle at this tournament, no Imperial Agents at this tournament, but every other faction was represented.
Cool. Were there some like solo player factions like Thousand Sons who made it all the way through the tournament?
I think there might have. I'd have to double check to see if there was only one guy playing Imperial Knights. But there might have just. I think there was one guy playing Imperial Knights, and I know there was definitely just one guy playing Chaos Knights. Which is weird because Chaos Knights is like a good tournament pathing right now.
You guys ready to face the team that is Double Knight?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, who's doing Double Knights?
Didn't you not see it in the Discord? One person's running Chaos Knights, one person's running Imperial Knights.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Oh, is that the game that they played today?
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
practicing.
That is
Nice.
the team. Is 1 Imperial, 1 Chaos.
I'm so
Oh, that's
excited.
exciting.
It's so cool.
It's going to be really, really scary on my end if I have to go against them. But
I mean, you have to. It's round robin. You'll face everyone.
oh yeah.
You will have to choose at least one of the
Oh
two.
man. I don't even know. I think I want to do probably Chaos.
Chaos is more melee. Imperial is more shooting, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, definitely Chaos then. Chaos and then
They can both of them they can build different ways, but Chaos Knights typically runs a lot of smaller ones, and Imperial run at least a few big ones.
well, and my other thought process is if they're running Chaos, there's a non-zero chance there's some demons in there that I can poke.
There will not be.
No, no
I don't
demons?
think Maya
Unfortunate.
likes demons.
The only demons he would run is like an allied unit of Nurglings.
Nurglings.
Okay.
I'm ready
You good
to.
to pack a punch?
I've got an L96 that I'm ready to pack.
I got the Thunder Gun.
Wonder if Richthofen has gears like those in
L96
those undead.
and the Thunder Gun. But yeah, no, I think it'll be extremely fun.
Yeah. I'm just curious, Jacob, was he running a Cursed Cultist with Dark Commune?
That would
Was that Blob?
I don't think so.
no, that wouldn't be that blob.
Well, because he was talking about, because I faced the same thing when I did Chaos as against Chaos Space Marines, and it was a cursed. When I did it, it was cursed. It was Dark Commune attached to a Cursed Cultist.
What I remember off the
if you-
top of my head was
You said T5 though, so I want to say it's Fabius Bile attached to
Well,
a Cursed
it-
Cultist. 'cause
It is
he upped
Bile.
toughness. Yeah.
It was Bile. I can literally pull up his list and read it out. I just remember off the top of my head, there was one group of 10 with Bile. There was a group of 10
Yeah,
without
yeah.
Bile. There were 2 groups of 10 possessed, which are kind of like the Chaos 8 bound.
The Cursed Cultist, it was probably a group of 8, not a group of 10. They're so when I played my
They're
match,
weird.
he did it with Dark Commune attached. They're an 8-man unit that can be up to 16
Oh,
because they have it's a really weird unit with Dark Commune.
They're
Because
very
there's-
strange.
There's 4 different defensive stat blocks in the unit.
nice.
So there's the mutants, there's the torments, there's then the Dark Commune is a leader unit and a character unit, but only one guy in the unit is considered a character. It's weird. So like there's like a cult leader inside these fake Dark Commune cultists that are attached to these other cultists. So there's 4 defensive stat blocks, and then the Dark Commune gives an invuln save, I think, to the group, because normally they're like 6-up cultist saves.
Interesting.
And then I think,
Yeah, because they were not
You-
saving on 6-ups.
yeah, and then the unit just has Feel No Pains as well.
Mm,
And then with Fabius Bile, I think Fabius Bile like increases their strength and toughness
gotcha,
by
gotcha.
1 for their stuff.
I know, he was definitely doing something.
I just remember it was a very strange unit.
Have you got the commando yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I did just get the ballistic knife.
Okay.
Bring it on! Freak back! I fight back!
Were they moving when you shot them?
Nope.
So it's not a Curse Cultist. A Curse Cultist moving when you shoot them.
They can choose to. So the guy I was playing against didn't move when I shot him.
Yeah, but I think that's mostly because he probably didn't know.
Probably because I was playing World Eaters.
Yeah, that would make
It
sense.
was also A, I was playing World Eaters, B, the guy I was playing.
I mean, I was the Necron boy, and he did not move
it
them into
was-
me once.
It was Ryan Possessed because once per battle, when this unit makes Dark Pact until face, gains devastating wounds.
Yeah, possessed were the big blocks. I do know that for a fact. I don't know what he attached to Bile off the top of my head.
Are we
maybe-
TPing this round?
I'm good with doing that just so I can get this ballistic knife dealt with.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Now I can pull it up.
Bile is a Cursed Cultist, Chosen, Cultist Mob, and Legionaries.
Legionaries, that might have been it.
That's just
Marines
like
are
that.
just Space Marines.
That's just normal Space Marines.
Bring it on, freak sack!
Chosen are better
Boop, boop, boop.
normal Space Marines.
Boop, boop, boop.
Don't worry,
Boop,
guys.
boop, boop.
Nikolai is coming
All
for
right,
you.
he had. So it was Creation of Bile with Legionnaires. He was using Legionnaires.
That makes sense. Legionaries are good at dealing with stuff around objectives.
Legionnaires. He has Chosen. And then yeah, the 2 bricks of Possess. He had 2 War Dogs. He just 8 OC on objectives and Battle Line, which is disgusting.
Any puppy's chew toy!
Where is Speed Cola at?
It's in the bar
Yeah.
where the MP40 is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a very obvious good player, and he definitely deserved to win.
Oh fuck, he does that for big unit? Yeah, okay. Per turn, fuck, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Bile.
Yeah, Bile's nutty.
Reloading my.
Oh,
Yep. Cool. No worries. We're all good.
yeah, no, Bile was nutty. I just kind of ignored him as much as I could, but because we were basically playing like a game of chicken of just like, could his units deal with my warriors or could my units deal with Bile's? And we both know that if he threw Bile's unit into the warriors would win. And so his possessed were slamming into the warriors. My Scorpex were trying to slam into his stuff just to slow him down, and I just could not. And so he was just a very slow, very kind, gentlemanly game where he absolutely destroyed me.
Skin jerky flesh junkies. There is a crawler on the loose.
And he deserves every bit of credit.
Wow, blew that clean off.
Okay, so they upgrade noise rings to actual noise rings for Chaos Space Rings. Old.
Old.
Well,
But-
old 5-mans.
Yeah. But, I will say, I most definitely feel sad that I cannot go to the Big Sky Open, because that would have been a great thing to go.
You can't?
No, it's during the convention where I'm in Indianapolis.
That's right.
Like the same weekend.
With all the delays, I'm thinking I'm gonna be here for it, so I may actually go to it.
Dude, go in my spirit.
Which one is that?
It's the one in Great Falls.
Yeah.
It was the biggest one until Beerhammer broke it and was the third biggest one in the world that weekend.
Well, and apparently they're doing it at like the Elks Club, which I was kind of surprised about because it's like a medium-sized building, I guess. I would have expected it to be like at the actual expo park, honestly.
Couldn't tell you.
So should my other arrangements release me, I will be attempting.
Nice. But yeah, no, it was really fun.
When is that one?
First
August 2nd
weekend.
and 3rd.
Yeah, first weekend of August.
There's still quite a few slots from what it looked like.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah, it was
Beerhammer
big,
was the one that got very hyped up and sold out in a week.
Well, and I have to wait until after graduation so that I can figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah. This gun's gonna get me all my points. I've got the RPK right now.
So the one I know I can probably go to is Rooks.
The one in October.
Yeah, I got that one pretty much cleared already.
Sick.
If they put
Nice.
the sign up,
Yeah, they
Okay.
just did it a couple days ago. It might have actually been yesterday.
is that on their Discord?
It's just on
It's
BCP,
on
but
the-
they
the
also
big
put it on
one.
the Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
The Montana State one.
Yeah. I just started looking for BCP because Jim asked me to see if there was anything else. And I was like, oh, this one just appeared. How quaint.
Yup.
But yeah, I think what Rooks is trying to get to is get to a GT level. I think they're trying to upgrade it this year, of turning things from RTTs into GTs.
How far-
Well,
there's-
what's the
there's
difference?
GT and Helena.
RTs are 1 days, so you've been to an RT, James.
Okay.
It's 1 day, 3 rounds. GTs are 2 days, 5 rounds. And then a super major, which is the next level, is minimum 6 rounds.
So like 3 day or 2 days minimum, possibly more.
Yes, most of the time they're 3 days.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna go.
And I think the longest one I've ever seen was 9 rounds.
Cool.
Yeah, those are that's like the World Championship.
But those ones are like, not everyone plays 9 rounds. Only like the top tables keep playing. So I don't think right now any of us would be able to be on those top tables.
Eddie.
I don't think any of us would be getting to round 9. I have a fire sale. Do you want it?
Let me get to a box and then, yeah, go for it.
It's about to disappear.
I need to hit to get rid of this commando.
I can't find it in the Montana State.
It's alright. It'll appear on BCP.
I got the CZ again? The thing that's fire sale, I guess.
Yeah, I just picked up the
There's a-
Python, so.
There will be GT and Helena.
I got the
July
FAL.
26 and 27.
Yeah.
What's July 26, 27?
GT and Helena.
Yeah, Helena just announced the GT.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Maybe I'll try and get to that one, because I think that one's still before my onboarding, probably.
I said there's one in Billings, the 19th to 20th. There's one in Helena, 26th to 27th, and then there's Big Sky in Great Falls, the 2nd and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
And then
3
Rooks
straight
is-
weekends of GTs. Oh god.
Yeah. And yeah, Big A is swinging for all fucking 5 of them this year, so
That's
Oh,
insane.
Big A?
all 5.
Yeah. His stuff. You know what those are. You know what
Oh,
Jim does
yes.
on the weekends.
I do know what Jim does on the weekends.
He works at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Yep.
You ready to go for a pack-a-punch?
Oh, I have 2 guns ready to go.
Yeah, because this FAL is doing like 0 unpacked.
I love to break you the news, my man. It's gonna do 0 well packed.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. Maybe I'll just pack-a-punch it and trade it out then.
Wee. I beat you.
Punch, you better hurry up.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Dempsey gets an upgrade. Ah, boom.
Epic win is what it's called.
Epic
I've never had a
win!
bigger lie in my life.
They're about to get busted up real quick.
But yeah, I think they're really fun, and as I truly do think, from what I heard from my friends, as long as you aren't at the top tables, no one, like, it gets less serious the further down you go. So, I'm very happy to report though that most of my opponents and most like 99% of the people I met there were lovely individuals. And we're just so excited to see another person get into it. In their mind, how one of them said, I was just someone that a new person for them to look forward to facing.
That's nice.
Yeah, and that came from one of the people at the top tables, so I saw someone with a absolute disgusting Chaos Demons list, who put my reanimation to shame.
That detachment.
Yes. Where he reanimated Bellacor's for 40 wounds.
Oh my gosh.
Because you know why the fuck not.
It was very funny because when he ended up losing a game, you immediately knew what he was gonna say. And it was, my opponent just made all of his battle shock tests. Because that list lives and dies on your opponent being battle shocked.
You already got the Galil, right?
What's up?
You already got the Galil?
No, that was on 5.
Okay, cool. I got the Galil then.
Sick. I don't have another gun yet.
Sunshine every once in a while. Mine won't go. Mine.
Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, a Galil! Pretty sure you have that though in your hands.
I do. If you want it, you can grab it though. Cause
No, I have an
got the cover my
RPK that's
ass.
Pack-a-Punch with so much ammo. It is all good. Oh, that's a sneeze, something fierce. But yeah, I was very happy that I was proven right that the Ghost Arc was not just a good pick, but a necessary one.
Oh yeah.
I was immediately proven in the first game against the guard player that if I did not have the Ghost Arc, the Warrior Blob would have been wiped out turn 1.
Oh man.
God. Stealth was only helpful against Custodies because they have limited amount of shots that hit on 2s and going to 3s really skews their math. And Orcs because that means that they're hitting on 6s rather than 5s.
Yeah. Well, I've like sort of tweaked my list too, so I am pulling stealth now for one of my units. I haven't. Oh.
It reset your timer. That's what mattered to
Yeah,
me.
that's all good. I think I'm giving it to the Paladins, probably, because they're the ones who can actually take it.
And sit on points and such.
Yeah. Well, because I'm also... I posted on Reddit to ask for assistance, and the only suggestion I got was drop the Lone Librarian and put in 5 more Purifiers for Crow.
More Purifiers.
Oh, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try it out tomorrow. I need to solidify what my other enhancement is going to be, though.
Gotcha. And
'Cause-
your boy hasn't told you what he's playing for the tournament yet?
No, I'm going to ask him tomorrow. I should be fine for it, though. We still got like a week and a half before it starts.
Oh
So
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not too concerned.
I know that my homie's still deciding what he wants to bring.
Nope, he's decided.
Oh, he has? Good for him. Good for you, Jim. Hello, Dark and Evil. Welcome to the stream. I don't have any gambling commands on. I'm sorry. I don't have a casino in this chat.
I should probably grab junk.
I know how they should have fixed the orc detachment.
I mean, everyone knows how they should have fixed the orc detachment. It's
Oh,
just whether
and-
they were actually right.
No, saying instead of sustained hits too, everything gets rapid fire. If you're within half range, you get 2 additional shots on any weapon.
I will say I do. That is
Oh, so you can
that is
play
an
range
original
instead
one.
of
Yeah.
Eh. Well, what's the rapid fire range though?
It depends on the gun. Rapid fire just means half.
Oh, just everything gets rapid fire?
Everything gets rapid fire.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with not dealing with that. Then.
Okay.
Especially with,
You know how
with a
less
army who was like specifically melee based. I think I'm okay with things.
Okay, no, but just like just talking about that detachment, it says sustained hits 2, which is if you're on a 6, it triples, almost doubles technically damage output. Rapid fire, they still have to hit it on 5. They're not
Yeah, but,
sustaining
like,
off of 6. It
still-
would be better.
I mean, it would have definitely been more DACA.
Maybe I could
It's
get
just
behind
more
like
dice.
rapid fire 1.
It's more dice for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they asked for. It's just I want to roll more dice. And that says, cool, you get to roll more dice.
Rapid fire 2 just seems really, really strong for a unit that already wants to be as close to you as they can get.
And that's why I'm not saying
At best.
definitively that it's like
Eh.
a good idea or not. I'm just saying it's a unique one. I haven't heard anyone say that before.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people have been going off of what they've already written, of like, oh yeah, just change it to sustained 1, or have it be sustained only in the WA, but sustained 2. And then now it was both of them, so oops. Now it's
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah,
only now it's only sustained 1 in the WA.
Yeah, it was too much for what they did. It didn't deserve that. It
I don't know that it
deserved
didn't deserve it.
Okay, it was like a triple nerf. They did a double nerf to sisters, and they went from top to almost bottom.
Sisters got the triple nerf.
Their detachment got hit once.
Yeah,
And then-
it was the main detachment got hit, then they got 2 nerfs to their core rules.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
so I guess they
that was
did
what well, the internet seems to want to call it the triple nerf, so I'm okay calling it the triple nerf.
And they went from top to bottom. Triple nerf is just too much for stuff.
Triple nerf is wild to do all at once.
Yeah, like maybe a
Double
little
nerf
bit at
is-
a time.
Like,
Double nerf is still a bit like that's.
but like what I'm saying is like the difference is like doing it all at once is the wild part. Like
Yep.
Necrons, Hypercrypt
Oh, why
Legion,
can't we link the teleporter?
because I've already pressed the button to link it.
Oh,
Like Necron's Hypercrypt Legion has been triple nerfed, but it was triple nerfed over
Sweetness.
over different like checks. So like
Eldar got
originally, yeah, Eldar got quintuple nerfed. But for Hypercrypt, originally it was you can deep strike Catan 3 inches away, and then it's gone to you can deep strike 6 inches, not Catan, and you can only
that
pick
less
up
units?
2 now. Yeah, you can only pick
Yeah.
up 2 units now rather than 3. Okay, I've picked up the KG, and you've got the Galil.
yep.
Okay.
How many have we got so far?
Galil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going slow, baby.
9 out of...
Oh wait, I forgot to put down the Python. And RPK, we're a little bit more. We've got 11.
So we're at 11. Out of how many?
30, I believe?
You alive?
Yeah, I'm just in the corner. What a surprise.
I just went back to the spot where we've been.
Right. Yeah, this is the Spectre, not the K9. I'm an idiot.
Alright.
Spectre.
Ready for it?
Ready? Oh yeah, I've been fine. I'm trying to think, is like what is left in the box for us to get.
Ray gun. What else?
China Lake, G11, AUG.
AUG. Yeah.
I just took a nice, good look at the box when it was spinning, so those are what I saw.
A zombie swarm I didn't like.
There we go. But yeah, my foray into competitive went well, and I think as long as I keep going with like at least one other person that I enjoy and can like debrief with, and we can both just talk about how the games went, I'll probably keep having fun.
Okay. So if you're going to Gen Con when that August tournament is, are you going to be able to hit any of the other ones?
I will see. The big thing is both my brother and sister getting married this summer,
Right.
so that might
Impact some things.
yes sir. Oh, so excuse me, zombies. Zombies are trapped. I could have. Yeah, I must have missed it. Hmm. Pop. 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 Alrighty.
We good?
Yeah, I'm just popping zombies, looking for the box. I must have gone straight past it, so, like,
No ammo. Glorious.
shame on me. I did go straight past it. I blew straight past the box.
All good.
That is the Commando, which I believe you already had.
I did get the commando already.
But it is still better than the Pack-a-Punched submachine gun that I was using, so... That's the L96. Oh boy, okay. Almost got trapped. Did not.
Is that one that we have yet?
Yes, I got that one. I got a lot of the bad guns. You got a lot of the good guns.
Yeah.
Die, you blood-sucking slack-jawed maggot bag! Can't swing without that arm, butt-brain!
Big thing with this is we can focus on getting the box out of the way and then go from there.
Right.
That's the ray gun.
Nice. I'm gonna come and switch out the Galil here in a second. Ooh, baby. That's close.
Insta kill. I got the G11. I've got two now.
Okay, nice.
Oorah.
Alright, is the box back over here?
Yeah, it's in the bar area.
Okay.
It's all blurry.
What is that? L96?
The sniper, yeah. Already had it.
Yep. Oh, teddy bear again.
Oh, we have had that.
Yep.
Boop.
Oh, it's just in the backstage room.
It's in the dressing room again.
Yep. I don't know what that was. I think it might have been the RPK, which I know you've already gotten.
Yes, sir.
Yep, RPK. The Lil again.
In the box, we are looking for the AUG, and honestly, I can't think of anything else in there.
L96 again.
Hey, the crossbow's one.
Yep, we got the crossbow. Damn. That's chilling, I guess.
Yeah, I got.
Ready for it?
Yeah, the Pack-a-Punch crossbow's actually. Oh, we need the China Lake too. Oh, we haven't initiated.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go grab stamina real quick then if you're running to do that.
There's no stamina up here, my man.
Speakola.
Hey, the ray gun's little thing is purple.
It's purple?
It is purple. I thought it was green all the time. I thought it was green or red.
Is that like the nose?
Like the little crosshair.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then you got crossbow.
Waiting is good. I can have more drinks.
Okay, awful Launton.
For a Soviet. it on, freak.
The G115 generator.
Oh boy. Now is it
And
just the Og?
Those undead
porters.
sacks are
The China Lake.
And the China Lake. Og and China Lake.
And I'm ready to just immediately just keep hitting. Just go for it.
Just go for it.
Whoa. Crazy.
Wild even.
Hello, buddy. Oh, we haven't gotten that.
Rampage? Question mark.
Spaz 12.
Spouse.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Okay, cool.
This is good for
Oh, you're gonna trade the ray gun?
I'm good at the game.
You madman. I'm not willing to trade the thunder gun away because I want at least one good weapon.
I do believe we have to wait for the round to flip anyway.
We can. Yeah, I think you're right.
Moss.
Yeah, the dot is red.
I mean, if you want to hit the box to try and get rid of your crossbow, you're welcome to.
Yeah, might as well. You want to come and look to see if it's something we have or haven't got yet?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if it's China Lake, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's definitely one we haven't gotten.
I don't like the boom tube.
Alright. Oh! It just got itself ready.
I don't have money.
I have money for one. I'm gonna do the Spaz 12.
Okie doke.
The law. I can't believe I forgot about the law.
Mm.
There's that little runt. Oh, I'll destroy him.
Blast him into nothingness.
Wonder if Ricktoppin has gears like those in his head.
Sup?
Goodbye, sir.
He gets an upgrade.
He didn't die.
They were here.
Takes 2 shots to kill a crawler with this thing?
On round 26? Hell yeah.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
You have the thunder gun.
Cooked, I tell you.
You have the thunder gun. Little rocket. Hello? Oh fuck.
Alright, the law, if that really is your name.
If you really do hold any sway over civil and criminal practice.
Uh-huh. Let's see how you actually do. Oh, baby, that's a lot of the boys. You did okay.
Oh, I just got the...
boom.
Oh fuck, I traded the wrong gun. Oh no.
Uh-oh. What did you trade? The spaz?
I traded the FAMAS, which hasn't been packet punched yet, for the HK.
Oh no.
Because I was like, oh, we
Well-
don't have the HK.
Looks like we gotta get the full moss again.
Guess who just got the FAMAS again?
You gotta be shitting me.
My next,
that's cool, at
my
least.
next pull was the never punished.
Never punished.
You have no chance, Bone Monkey.
I'm just lawing it up. This whole place is just a mass of crawlers now.
Nice. If the teleporter turns green, I'll be in the lobby.
Okay.
So you can do the first half, and I can do the second half of the link.
Yeah.
Link.
Okay, it turned green. I hit the button.
Okay, it's linked.
Cool.
Hey, max ammo. The FAMAS goes through ammo so quickly that I actually kind of needed that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I just got trapped on the staircase.
Uh-oh. Well,
That's
no more
unfortunate.
screwing about with
There's
the,
there's a lot of zombies coming towards you from the main entrance. Cool, cool, cool. Run.
You good?
Yep, I'm just letting my health regen because, you know, there's zombies. Yeah, I just got
Chill
stuck on one of the staircases. Not the
No
best.
worries. Only fair you get one to my 3. Especially when I'm in the better training spot.
So Gucci. No! That was as I finished drinking it.
Alright, I'm coming.
I got
Over
double
the jug?
hit. Yeah, I got double tapped right as I finished drinking.
Oh, this is just a bad spot.
Yep.
Oof.
I'm safe again.
Okie doke.
I'll just stay here until the round finishes like you're good.
Can't swing without that arm, bus brain.
The law is just really, really bad, isn't it?
Oh, I'm gonna go down again. Fuck me.
No! Oh no, I'm gonna run out of ammo with the,
Yeah, I'm in the fire pit room. I thought this was gonna do me
I
good.
got 4 shots left with the thunder gun. Hopefully it'll be enough.
You're fine.
Just gonna clear that out a little bit.
Wait, I'm not turning
Oh.
now, am I?
I'm like, I
Hey, you
thought.
good?
Yeah, it's the thing is I can train almost anywhere in Kino with Jug.
Oh, baby, I'm going down.
Oh fuck.
I got caught on the staircase, unfortunately, on my way back to the stage.
Okay, well we'll see if I don't get whacked.
Yeah.
Never saw a zombie swarm I didn't like.
Oh, there's so many fucking crawlers. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. No! That's okay.
We went down with the same amount of downs.
Oh, we did, yes.
I was a snowball. It's okay.
That's all good.
We got pretty
We did
far.
respectably, I think. How many guns did we get?
20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. And for the official Black Ops Zombie
I got it up right now. I'm just
gun
looking
list.
Alright, I got it. So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out of?
oh my gosh, a lot.
For Black Ops 1?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. For the box weapons, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 32 total.
So, a little bit over half.
Respectable.
Respectable.
Especially since we were kind of, talking for most of it.
We were new boot goofing. That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all Gucci there. And I think we had a respectable run of it. As always, thank you everybody so much for joining us for this little chill stream where we just play some zombies, and talk about some stuff going on. Thank you for Cruel, Aaron, and Dark for coming into the chat. Thank you, Jim and Cash, for coming into VC. It was nice to talk to you. You guys are just hear little quips from you as it went on. And other than that, as always, thank you so much for James for joining me in all of these stream events. If you're watching the stream for the first time and you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. We do this every week. And if you want to see more of it, you can go down in the description to the Twitch account where we are streaming D&D on Thursdays. But until then, I'll see you in the next video or stream. Take care. Bye.